Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be creating a random joke generator. So in this video, let me first explain how it's gonna work. So you click a button and the random joke generator, it's gonna generate a random joke, but we're going to create an array of the jokes. So we're going to make the jokes and the computer is going to choose randomly which joke to display. Okay, so let's get into it. So firstly, we want to create a button and want to name the button tell me, or create a joke. Create a joke. Okay, after that I want to give the button an unclick. Like I explained in my last video, an unclick is when you're clicking something, and so it's like when you're clicking a button and what is happening will be transferred to the JavaScript. Okay, so now let's type unclick and let's put unclick generate joke. So when I've done that, what I want to do is create a paragraph. So it's P. So now I want to create a paragraph. Okay, so create a paragraph, and I'm going to name the paragraph joke. Well, I'm not going to name the paragraph because that is where the joke will be displayed. So I'm going to give it an ID. Like I explained again, it is like a nickname. It's not an actual nickname, but just simplifying it, it's like a nickname. So if they want to call paragraph, they call the ID, and I'm going to name the ID a joke. Okay, so now we are done with the HTML, but let's just add one finishing touch, and let's call this a random joke generator. Okay, so we've called this a random joke generator, and we're done with the HTML, and now we need to move on to the JavaScript. Okay, so the JavaScript might be a little more complex than the one I normally teach. This JavaScript is going to be a little bit complex. So firstly, before we do anything, I want to create a const. So explain const, it's like a variable. So const, and I'm going to name the const jokes. So this is where we put our jokes, where we put all the jokes we want in. And now we're going to start off and type some jokes. Okay, so I'm just going to go to Google and I'm going to get some jokes. I'm going to get some jokes right now. Okay, I've gotten some jokes, and let me type that in. Okay, so I've gotten some jokes, and I need to finish that off. A second. Okay, I just realized that it wasn't working because I gave this was wrong. I need to change that, and I need to change that, and now it will start working. Okay, so I've created a list of jokes, and these are lists of jokes that the computer will run and will choose randomly the list of jokes. Okay, so I'll just explain that. So you can copy my jokes, the jokes, if you want. And now we're going to go ahead and start the next line of code. Okay, so now we want to create a function So the function, we're calling the function that we did in our HTML, the generate joke. So we're calling that function. Okay, we're calling the we're calling that function, and I called it generate joke. Yeah, generate joke. Generate joke, and I want to do something really quickly, and I'll explain it. Second. Time. Okay, so now I am done with the first bit, and I'm going to explain this. What I did was that so this whole line of code, number 10, the whole line of code is just to get a random index from jokes array. Okay, so when I mean that, I mean like in this whole list of jokes in the jokes array, you want to get one random index. I named it random index, and I got it randomly. So this is the jokes.length. So we want one random joke from the jokes array. Okay, so now after we've done that, we want to create, let me type it and then explain. Const joke construct joke random. Okay, so this line of code is to select like a joke using a random index. So it might sound the same, but the first one is to get a random index, so random joke from the jokes array. But this second line of code is to select a joke using the random index. So this is the random index, and this construct is selecting from the random index. Okay, now let's get to the last line of code, and I will explain that as well. I want to document, I've taught you this before, but get element by ID. So the paragraph, I named the paragraph, I give it an ID, and the ID was joke. So in this joke, in the joke, I gave an ID, and we need to put the joke in there, and we need to put .text context. Okay, so .text content, and I'll explain that as well. And then we need to say equals to joke. Okay. So the last line of code is to display the selected joke in the HTML element with ID. Okay, so that might be a bunch of code, like a bunch of. Let me just break it down. Okay, so it displays the selected joke. So this one, you've picked the joke, you've picked the random joke, and this line of code is displaying the joke. So it's using ID joke, this ID joke, let me say that, to display it. So it's using it by its ID to display it. Okay, and that is, let me put a semicolon. And that, just remove the, and that is the end of the code. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check how all this is, and let's go live and see how this all came together. So let's go live and click on that and just wait. Okay, so now we see the browser, and I think the random joke generator is a little bit too big, so I'm going to go to the HTML behind the scenes, so you can't see this, and I'm going to change that to H3. The only thing I did is change it to H3, and that is it. And now if I click create a joke, okay, wait, let's try that again. Create a joke. Okay, sure. So it says, what do you call fake spaghetti? An imposter. Create a joke. What do you get if you cross a vampire with a snowman? Frostbite. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. And more jokes. So you can add your own jokes if you want. You can change the jokes. And thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.